There's a whole genre of co-op games that have popped up over the last number of years, and I'm not exactly sure how to label them. I've heard them called multitasking games, or task juggling games, or even just teamwork games. But when you play them with your significant other, you might as well call them divorce simulators. They're chaotic, fast-paced, and require constant communication between the players. It's actually really fun to get a group of friends together for a night of good-natured yelling at each other, but my wife and I have found that although we really like these games, we don't necessarily enjoy playing them together, just the two of us. It can be very easy to get frustrated towards the person you're playing with, and that's not great when you're a couple. So we've been on the lookout for a game in this genre that was a little more cozy and a little less argument-inducing. Essentially, a game that was better for couples, and we finally found it. We've been playing Tools Up Ultimate Edition, which contains the base game Tools Up and its DLC. It's a game where up to 4 players work together to renovate homes. And I know, nothing has spawned more real-life arguments than renovating homes, but you just have to trust me and hear me out on this. Because unlike real life, where you have to worry about things like permits, contractors, and budgets, in Tools Up, you have to worry about much less important things. I mean, there are things like paint spills, trash piles, and angry raccoons. Nothing too crazy. At the beginning of each level, you're given a blueprint that details all of the work that needs to be done in the home, and it's up to you to work together and complete all of the renovations before the time is up. Some rooms need new flooring, some need new wallpaper or paint, and sometimes you need to demolish walls or build new walls to alter the floor plan. After you've finished all the tasks, you clean up all the messes you made to make the home presentable. It's really satisfying to work your way through the blueprints, checking off each task one by one, and because it's so satisfying, we always wanted to replay levels if we didn't get the perfect score. Tools Up just feels different than other games in this genre. It's got the same vibe and gameplay loop, but it just feels less stressful, and I think I know why. Really, it's 2 things. Number 1, there are always just a set number of tasks to do in each level. It's not an endless, high-score-based thing. You know exactly what you need to get done, so each level feels very concrete and therefore very achievable. And number 2, and this is the big one, Tools Up lets you split up and tackle individual tasks on your own if you want to. There are definitely times where it makes the most sense to work together on something, but a lot of the time, it almost seems more efficient to divide and conquer. You're still working together to complete all the renovations within the time limit, but because you can each kind of do your own thing, it's much less argument-inducing. We had a blast playing through the base game for Tools Up. So much fun that we immediately dove into the Garden Party DLC, which was already included as a part of the Tools Up Ultimate Edition. Honestly, Garden Party feels almost more like a sequel than DLC. It's got even more levels than the base game, and it adds an array of new gardening-themed challenges to complete when renovating the homes. There's a lot of content in the Ultimate Edition of Tools Up, like hours and hours of things to do. In fact, there's so much to do that we had to take a break from playing the DLC to write this review. So if you're a couple who enjoys co-op games but wants something a little more relaxing and less stressful than the usual games in this particular genre, Tools Up is a game that we definitely recommend. It's the only game like this that we've personally found truly relaxing. Now, we cover and review all kinds of co-op games here on Gaming Gig, so if you're looking for more co-op game recommendations, why not check out this recent video we did where we asked the question, is Baldur's Gate 3 a good game for couples? If you check it out, I hope you enjoy it, but otherwise, I'll let you go there. I'm Randy from Gaming Gig, and I'll see you next time.